I can confidently say that minus theft and the unimaginable purchase of Kalonzo Musyoka, William Ruto does not stand a chance in 2027. Now in this video I'm going to share with you some of the reasons why that's the case. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number one is numbers. Kasongo did the most bogus arithmetic that any of us has ever seen in our lifetimes. And you don't even have to take my word for it. Just listening to this conversation between Raphael Tuju and Professor Manyora. Roll the tape.
The number of registered voters in Kiambu County was 1.275 million.
Yes.
The number of registered voters in Meru County is 772,000. Those two counties alone
2 million.
Gives you 2 million.
Yes.
The number of registered voters in Nyanza is 2.1 million.
So Kiambu and Meru have already cancelled out Nyanza.
Precisely.
And then you wonder, what was the president thinking? Surely, if Ruto was wise, which I don't think he is, but if he were wise, all he had to do was tolerate Rigathi Gachagua. Hata kama alikuwa ni mtu backstabber, betrayer, nini, hii karakter ya Ruto. Even if that is how Ruto is, na anaona Gachagua anamsumbua, na anataka kumsaliti. There's the right time for everything. Angengoja wamalize first term, hata Gachagua akileta new demands, we want coffee ikwe bei nini, assign afanye hiyo vitu yote. And then after 1 year of the second term, he should have impeached Gachagua. Ameifanya in his first term. Where do you get those numbers of the mountain? It is damn near impossible. I'll keep saying it. The only way Ruto can get numbers which will bring him closer to reality, ili hata wakiiba ikae believable, is if he can purchase Kalonzo Musyoka, which I don't think is possible. So Ujama is on his way home. Second reason why Ruto's goose is cooked is the fact that no matter who wins in 2027, UDA will not seat the same number of MPs as they did in 2022. You see, as of right now, UDA has 145 MPs, 140 elected, 5 nominated. Now in 2027, if you remove the Mlima block, that number will drop by 60, leaving Ruto with 80. And out of that 80, Linda Mwananchi and Wiper will probably walk away with another 30, leaving UDA with just about 50 if they are lucky. And guess what? Even their own partners ODM do not want to see or hear anything sounding like UDA in their region. Just listening to youth leader Oburu Oginga.
That in this, some people say we don't want zoning. If you don't want zoning, what do you want? We want zoning because this is our zone. It's Homa Bay, not our zone. We don't want order here in Homa Bay, isn't it? So we start with our areas where we have strongholds, where we have our governors, where we have our MPs, where we have our MCAs. Those are our zones automatically without negotiation. And we are saying that here in our area, we always take the leadership position. Why should you be shy? And we want to work with all strongholds of ODM, with Western, Northeastern, Turkana, and Coast, and Masaini. We want to work all of us together, and we are going to come together to form the next government as one. With those few.
So now what kind of cards does Ruto have? Surely. Uko na 145 MPs wa UDA. You have lost 60 to the mountain. Linda Mwananchi na wengine watapita na yenye imebaki. Your own coalition partners do not want to see anything dealing with you in their region. They are doing what they call zoning. This to me means one of two things, because it has to be one of the two. Either Ruto will lose at the ballot, and Wetangula will go home because they lose the super majority in the National Assembly and the Senate. Hata Kingi atakuwa anaenda nyumbani. Or Ruto apange namna hii na kina Ithekon na wengine wabaki kwa mamlaka, but they don't have the super majority, and we just impeach him anyway. Unatangazwa rais, unakuwa sworn in as the new MPs are also being sworn in. Once they are sworn in, motion inaletwa ya kukufurusha nyumbani, na mimi naona hata inafaa iletwe na Sami Ngodho. Motion to impeach because of gross misconduct, theft of election na kila kitu, na tunamfukuza because we cannot have a tyrant in power. It's one of two things, loss at the ballot or an impeachment. Malipo ni hapa. Vile huyu unaona hizi fikisha majority in the National Assembly, basi the same way ali-impeach Gachagua, if ataiba ajirudishe, he will also be impeached. And before I even forget, Wetangula amekuwa anajipiga kifua sana, and is also another casualty. If he is wise, leave that formation, resign from the speakership, enda Linda Mwananchi chini ya kiongozi wako Edwin Sifuna, and see how things can progress from there. Otherwise ukingangania hapo, ile vitu Watoli alikuwa anakuambia itafanyika. Roll the tape.
I will be there in Bungoma. I will be there in Kakamega. I will be there in Vihiga. I will be there in Busia. I'm going to be there in Trans Nzoia. And there will be no escape route for Moses Wetangula. There will be no escape route for Moses Masika Wetangula. Chance, son.
And the third reason why Kenyans will spew Ruto out of their mouths come 2027 at the ballot is because of outright thuggery and bullying of all who are of a different opinion. Kenyans are just quite frankly sick of it. For instance, as we speak, John Kagushi has been hiding inside Citizen TV because Murkomen ameweka goons hapo nje wanataka kumshika. Ati alisema nini? Alisema one time. Just listening to Senator Onyonka exposing what's currently happening.
Yes, I think you're aware this morning about Honorable Kagusha. He has not left your studio here from last night. Simply because when we came in outside Citizen TV, there are about 40 police officers brandishing AK-47s and there are about 10 Subarus waiting for Kagusha. He's a member of parliament. I don't think he's going to run anywhere. I don't think he has killed anybody. Whatever he said, and I'm not justifying what he said, but there must be a better way. For me, the IG really must look at this issue. There must be a better way on how you arrest somebody like me.
Okay.
You can send me a message, then you can actually, if I don't respond, you can actually publicly say, hey, we have said so and so, please report to the DCI because there are matters affecting you.
Okay.
And then follow due process.
Okay.
Yeah, but to have somebody who's been elected.
Now that was as at 9 a.m. thereabout. Saizi, jamaa ashakamatwa, here's the tip. So this one-term regime, they need to know that the more leaders and Kenyans they kidnap, harass, torture and bully, the more unpopular they become. Sasa kwa hii mambo ya Kagusha imefanya uko Mkuruweini, Ruto is 1%. He was at 4, now it is 1. How will you survive ukifanyia watu hivi? Nothing these people do ever makes sense. Na wakiona nikawa Wakenya wanawapeleka nyumbani hiyo one time, wanasema ati hamwezi kubali mtoto wa mtu alikuwa anauza kuku, sijui nonsense. Anywho, that's just my take on the matter, guys. Here's today's ad of the day. Interior design is one of those things you can't afford to get wrong. So if you're looking for experts to do your gypsum, wainscoting, paintwork, styles, washrooms and kitchen, reach out to Dhaka Living on 0706 026 218. That's 0706 026 218. Now, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for Davidwafula. Hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really, really need to subscribe to. All right, guys. Adios. Thank you for choosing Davidwafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.